Hey anime aficionados, welcome back to Otaku Recommends, your ultimate hub for the hottest anime recommendations. Today we're diving deep into the top most anticipated anime of 2025. Let's jump straight into the countdown.
Dun dun dun! Dun dun!
Witch Hat Atelier is a series where magic isn't inherited, it's learned through art. In this visually stunning anime, our protagonist Coco begins as an ordinary girl with an insatiable fascination for magic. But here's the twist. Spells aren't spoken, they're drawn. When one careless stroke turns into a powerful mistake, Coco is swept into a secretive world where every line and color holds immense power. The series explores intricate magical systems, delicate relationships, and the cost of ambition, all wrapped in breathtaking, hand-drawn art that brings each enchanted moment to life. Teogonia is a gritty isekai fantasy that plunges us into a medieval world at war with demonic forces. Our hero Kai is a battle-hardened soldier struggling to survive in a realm where every day is a fight for existence. After a near-death experience, forgotten memories from his past life resurface, challenging his perception of power. Instead of gaining mythical abilities overnight, Kai must rely on cunning strategies, raw determination, and his own hard-earned skills to navigate brutal conflicts. This anime promises intense battle sequences, complex political intrigue, and a richly detailed world where honor and survival go hand in hand. A New Saga is an isekai anime that redefines time travel within the fantasy genre. Hale, having just defeated the formidable Demon King, returns to a home fallen into chaos and ruin. His world is unrecognizable, scarred by war and loss. Then, fate intervenes when a mysterious artifact hurls him back in time, memories intact. With the wisdom of hindsight and the weight of future events on his shoulders, Kale embarks on a daring mission to rewrite history and prevent calamity before it begins. This narrative weaves together thrilling battles, strategic foresight, and the moral dilemmas of changing destiny, promising a fresh take on the isekai formula. Kijin Jintosho is a dark historical fantasy that fuses samurai honor with supernatural terror. The story follows Jinta, a master swordsman whose life takes a dramatic turn when he encounters a fearsome demon. Instead of succumbing to his fate, Jinta is bestowed with a mysterious power that binds him to both the human and demon realms. As ancient grudges and a turbulent past collide, he is forced to confront not only external threats, but also the inner demons that haunt him. This series promises intense sword fights, meticulous historical detail, and a narrative that delves deep into the duality of human nature and the supernatural. Scarlet, our fierce protagonist, faces a personal crisis when she is falsely accused and publicly humiliated by someone she once trusted. Instead of wallowing in sorrow, she channels her heartbreak into a relentless quest for retribution. With incredible physical strength and a razor-sharp mind, Scarlet takes on high society's corrupt elite, turning her personal tragedy into a campaign against injustice. This anime not only showcases high-octane combat scenes, but also explores the transformative power of anger and resilience, promising a riveting narrative filled with twists at every turn. In a world where prisoners are forced into heroic roles or face execution, Sentenced to be a Hero follows an unlikely protagonist who was once just another inmate. Refusing to accept a fate of despair, he transforms his time behind bars into a crucible of heroism. Alongside a band of misfit allies, he navigates a brutal system that pits raw survival against rigid authority. The anime blends dark fantasy elements with gritty realism, exploring themes of redemption, sacrifice, and the true meaning of heroism in a society where every battle could be your last. The stunned hero and the assassin princesses begins with an unsuspecting protagonist summoned to a new world, only to be immediately caught in a web of treachery when he's ambushed by a group of deadly assassin princesses. Each princess harbors her own dark past and hidden agenda, and together they launch a coordinated strike that shakes the very foundations of their kingdom. With elaborate fight sequences, intricate plots, and an unpredictable narrative, this anime challenges traditional roles and blurs the line between enemy and ally in a tale where trust is as scarce as mercy. Once Upon a Witch's Death is a fantasy anime that marries emotional depth with magical wonder. Meg, a 17-year-old apprentice witch, is confronted with a terminal prophecy. She has only 1 year to live unless she can collect 1,000 tears of joy. What follows is a poignant journey through a world where sorrow and happiness intertwine. Along the way, Meg meets a diverse cast of characters, each wrestling with their own hardships, and together they discover that true magic lies in the healing power of shared joy and empathy. This narrative promises a stirring blend of heartache and hope, where every tear collected is a step toward understanding the true essence of life. This anime follows Lloyd, a devoted white mage who is unceremoniously booted from his team. Deemed expendable by those who once relied on his support, his banishment sets the stage for an epic redemption saga. As his former comrades struggle to survive without his quiet power, Lloyd embarks on a solitary journey of self-discovery. Along the way, he discovers that his magic is far more potent than anyone imagined, and the challenges he faces force him to evolve beyond the role of a mere support character. This narrative intricately weaves themes of betrayal, resilience, and the redefining of strength, promising an emotionally charged comeback story. Tujon Anki is a dark fantasy battle anime that's poised to take 2025 by storm. Shigi Ichino's, our complex and conflicted protagonist, learns that he is not entirely human. He carries the potent blood of the Oni, ancient demons with a fearsome legacy. Hunted relentlessly by the formidable Mamaro organization, Shiki is thrust into a tumultuous journey where mastering his newfound powers is not just about survival, but about uncovering the deeply buried secrets of an age-old conflict. This series offers a rich tapestry of intense battles, psychological struggles, and philosophical undertones as Shiki grapples with his identity and destiny. With immersive world building and a narrative that oscillates between brutal action and introspective moments, Tujon Anki is set to become the dark fantasy obsession of the year. Remember Mukuda? He was just a regular salaryman until, bam, he got whisked away to a fantasy world. And his superpower? Ordering groceries from modern Japan. It might sound useless, but his cooking skills are so off the charts that he wins over a legendary wolf and even charms a bubbly slime. In Season 2, Mukuda and his gang venture into murky, monster-filled dungeons, hunting for rare ingredients. And here's the kicker. A mighty dragon gets hooked on his dishes. Expect non-stop laughs, sizzling cooking battles, and a feast of adventures. Meet Lloyd, our magically loving bookworm who gets reborn as the 7th prince. With unlimited resources and a royal bloodline cranked up to 11, he masters every spell in the book. Now, in Season 2, Lloyd leaves the safe halls of the Royal Academy behind, venturing into ancient ruins, rubbing elbows with legendary mages, and uncovering a dark conspiracy that even his textbooks didn't mention. Get ready for spellbinding battles and magical misadventures that prove magic really is for everyone. Last season, Aoi Tsubaki was dragged into the hidden spirit world to settle her grandfather's colossal debt by running a quirky restaurant for magical beings. Season 2 turns up the heat. Aoi refines her cooking, explores new spirit realms filled with exotic cuisines, and faces off against a rival chef determined to steal her spotlight. Meanwhile, her tangled romance with the Ogre King simmers into a delicious mess. Expect enchanting dishes, a sprinkle of romance, and plenty of supernatural charm. Azusa, once an overworked office worker, is now an immortal witch with 300 years of slime slaying under her belt. Accidentally, she's become ridiculously overpowered while still keeping it chill. In Season 2, Azusa steps out of her comfort zone, exploring uncharted lands, meeting quirky new characters, and facing challenges that make her question whether the laid-back life is really all it's cracked up to be. Just when you thought it was all fun and games, a mysterious stranger appears to shake up her world. Get ready for more action, laughs, and a dash of deep thinking. Sid Kaganu, our master of the background hero role, is forced into the spotlight in this new movie. Join Sid as he explores ancient ruins bursting with secrets, even ones his own Shadow Garden never knew existed. His trademark over-the-top antics might not be enough this time, as he faces a forgotten force that could challenge even his legendary power. Expect high-octane action, jaw-dropping twists, and a story that blurs the lines between light and dark in the most epic way imaginable. Remember Makoto Masumi? Summoned to a fantasy world and given the cold shoulder by a goddess, he didn't sulk. He carved his own destiny with mind-blowing magic and a loyal band of misfits. Now in Season 3, Makoto's power is skyrocketing, with nations clashing, new villains emerging, and a hero blessed by the goddess stepping into the fray. The stakes have never been higher. Prepare for epic battles, intricate world building, and twists that'll leave you breathless. Kazuma and his delightfully dysfunctional crew, Aqua, Megumin, and Darkness, are back for a bonus adventure that's a total roller coaster. This time they attempt a get-rich-quick scheme that, of course, spirals into absolute chaos. Expect an overdose of laughs, outrageous mishaps, and the kind of offbeat adventure that only Konosuba can deliver. It's the perfect palate cleanser between epic quests. Naofumi Iwatani, our steadfast shield hero, embarks on a journey to the revered nation of Siltvelt, where cheers and challenges collide. In Season 4, he navigates betrayals, forges powerful new alliances, and faces enemies that threaten the very peace of his world. With heart-pounding battles and emotional storytelling, this season promises to elevate the saga to stratospheric heights. Leon, your everyday modern guy, finds himself reincarnated into a brutal anime game where men are mere background extras. But in Season 2, he's stepping up his game, facing rival factions, entering an elite mech fighting tournament, and taking on one of his toughest foes yet, Prince Jake, a hidden boss with a serious attitude problem. Expect clever humor, pulse-pounding battles, and unexpected twists that'll keep you laughing and gasping in equal measure. We followed Rudius from a troubled youth to a powerful, determined man. In Season 3, the focus shifts to his adult life, where family drama, political intrigue, and life-or-death battles collide in one epic saga. Rudius faces new personal challenges and enemies lurking in every shadow, while a mysterious future version of himself delivers a dire warning that sets the stage for explosive confrontations. Although the release date is still under wraps, fans are buzzing with anticipation for what might be the most intense chapter yet. And there you have it, the top most anticipated anime of 2025. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, subscribe to Otaku Recommends, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an epic update. Thanks for watching, and until next time.